It's conference championship review time, baby. Let's go. Cincinnati versus Kansas City. What a wild game this was. Cincy went 3-and-out on its first possession, which led to Patrick Mahomes calmly leading his team to a touchdown on an 11-play, 84-yard drive that ended with Mahomes firing a bullet to women respecter Tyreek Hill to take a 7-0 lead. Joe Burrow and his manly breast then led Cincy on a 14-play, 61-yard field goal drive in response to cut the lead to 7-3 after one quarter. But Mahomes just kept right on trucking, leading Kansas City on a crisp 75-yard touchdown drive capped off with a touchdown pass to Travis Kelce to take a 14-3 lead. After a Cincinnati punt, Mahomes once again took KC down the field for an easy-looking touchdown drive capped off by a 3-yard touchdown to McCole Hardman to take a commanding 21-3 lead with 5 minutes left in the first half. With the game teetering on the brink of destruction, Burrow orchestrated a touchdown drive capped off with a Brady-esque 41-yard touchdown pass on a screen to Samaje Perine to cut it to 21-10 with a minute 5 left. In the blink of an eye, Mahomes got Kansas City into Cincinnati's 1-yard line with 9 seconds left, but instead of taking a field goal, KC went for it and got no points, ending when Hill got tackled inbounds at the 1. This seemed to begin the downward spiral that would end up dooming Kansas City. They ended punting on their opening drive of the second half, and Cincy responded with a punt of their own. KC got the ball back again up 21-10, but did nothing with it, punting right back. Burrow then led an 11-play, 52-yard field goal drive to cut the deficit to 21-13 late in the third, before Mahomes had a brutal brain fart, throwing a terrible interception deep in KC territory to set up Cincy with an easy 27-yard touchdown drive, capped off by a Burrow touchdown to Jamar Chase. Burrow then converted the 2-point conversion to tie the game at 21 entering the fourth. KC once again could get nothing going offensively and punted, but Burrow threw a brutal interception to give KC the ball back around midfield. But once again, they went 3-and-out. Burrow then led an 11-play, 46-yard field goal drive to take a 24-21 lead with 6:09 left. Mahomes finally looked like an NFL quarterback again and led Kansas City to a first and goal to Cincinnati 5 with a minute 30 left, but a first down run went nowhere. Then Mahomes took a sack on second down. Then he took another brutal sack on third down to set up a 44-yard field goal, which Harrison Butker nailed to send the game into overtime. Like last week versus the Bills, KC won the toss and got the ball, but unlike the Bills game, KC's offense did nothing, and on third down, Mahomes was picked off again on a deep throw to Tyreek Hill. Cincy's game-winning drive consisted of a few short Burrow throws and a lot of Joe Mixon to set up Cincy for the easy game-winning 31-yard field goal, which Evan McPherson made to send them to the Super Bowl. The goddamn Bengals are in the Super Bowl? I still can't believe it. There's no way around it. This was a huge choke by Mahomes and a stain on his legacy. He's still young, but this was a massive missed opportunity. LA Rams versus San Francisco. After a couple punts by both teams to start the game, Matthew Stafford led LA on a 64-yard drive that looked like it was going to end in points before he threw a terrible interception in the end zone. Fortunately for Stafford, our gorgeous friend Jimmy Garoppolo was unable to do anything with the turnover, and San Fran punted the ball right back. Stafford then proceeded to lead LA on a monster 18-play, 97-yard touchdown drive that took up almost 10 minutes. The drive was punctuated by a gorgeous touchdown throw to Daughter Dater extraordinaire Cooper Kupp on 3rd and 13 to give LA a 7-0 lead. San Fran would make quick work on their next drive, which ended on a breathtaking 44-yard screen pass touchdown by Jimmy G to Deebo Samuel to even the score at 7 with 6 minutes left in the half. LA would then go on a 12-play drive that got them into field goal range, but it ended with kicker Matt Gay missing a 54-yard field goal. Our favorite Italian hunk would then lead San Fran into field goal range himself, which ended with Robbie Gould connecting on a 38-yard field goal to send San Fran into halftime with a 10-7 lead. On the opening drive of the second half, San Fran looked to be marching towards a score, but their drive stalled out around LA's 42, and they settled for a punt. Stafford led LA to San Fran's 43, but that's all he would get, as LA failed to convert a 3rd and 1, then failed on a quarterback sneak on 4th and 1 to turn the ball back over to San Fran. This time, San Fran was ready to take advantage, as they went on a sharp 10-play, 58-yard touchdown drive, capped off by a great touchdown catch from George Kittle to go up 17-7 with 17 minutes left in the game. LA would answer back quickly, though, with a 7-play, 75-yard drive, ending with another touchdown pass from Stafford to everybody's favorite humble and gritty wide receiver Cooper Kupp to cut the deficit to 17-14. San Fran looked like it was going to answer back with some points, but their drive stalled out after getting stuffed on 3rd and 2 at the LA 45. Personally, I would have gone for it, but Kyle Shanahan decided to punt like a coward. Stafford then led LA on a 9-play, 63-yard field goal drive to tie the game at 17 with 7 minutes left. San Francisco then had an ugly 3-and-out drive to give the ball right back to LA, and Stafford once again clutched up to move LA 49 yards in the field goal range, ended with Matt Gay making a 30-yard field goal to give LA a 20-17 lead with 1:49 left. On San Fran's final play, 3rd and 13 from their own 22, Jimmy G was swarmed immediately by Rams defenders. In a heroic last-ditch effort, he flicked the ball to a teammate who dropped it, and it ended up being picked off on the ricochet to seal the win for LA. There's no doubt in my mind Jimmy's teammates purposely made sure he failed because they're jealous of his gorgeous looks. I'm currently calling the police on every single person who said something mean about Jimmy G for losing. As for the Rams, you gotta tip your hat to Stafford, who has proven a lot of people wrong this postseason, including me. I didn't think he had it in him, but the job is not over yet. It's time time for playoff puppy time.